do the job.
So the town hall for Congressman Doug LaMalfa here in the 1st District of California has just wrapped up. You can see him in the background speaking to constituents. He did go for over 2 hours, so I have to give him some credit for that. He also selected a large venue so there weren't people turned away, as we've seen with town halls in the past before Republicans. So give him some credit. The emphasis among questioners and commenters was undoubtedly healthcare. That was the single most discussed issue. Then probably followed by climate change and environmental policy. There was only one question, mercifully, that was Russia related. Otherwise, it was fairly substantive. I noticed a lot of people were reading from pre-prepared remarks, so take from that what you will. We are going to speak to a couple more people now and see what's going on. So you just asked an interesting question to Congressman LaMalfa. Could you just restate it and explain what motivated you to ask that particular question?
I saw a former Soviet spy by the name of Barsky promoting a book he had written, and he discussed that the real threat is not the hacking, for example. That's more of a diversion, that the real threat was cyber warfare, because that's what Russia is intending to do, which would be the equivalent, in his opinion, of 2 nuclear bombs in its effect on our country.
So, and had this been an issue that had been concerning you for some time?
Well, you start thinking about it when you hear about the hacks. You hear about all the Russian involvement in the government, and one starts to wonder. And I understand that the biggest threat isn't getting someone's emails and dispersing them, or even the material through WikiLeaks, but what they could do if they could take out our computer systems by hacking them in that way, stopping water, power, gas stations. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but this is what a former Soviet spy is talking about as the real threat. And I don't hear anyone else talking about it. I hear about building walls.
Do you think Trump feels compelled to take measures to counteract whatever the threat might be from foreign hacking, namely Russian hacking?
But I don't know what anybody's doing. That was my question. We're talking about building a wall, a physical barrier against some unforeseen enemy, when the truth is it's going to be on the cyber warfare level that this fight has to be fought. More money for the military, shooting off bombs and making threats is no way of addressing that problem. So that concerns me as I think about it. That's real. That's putting gas in your car, having your ATM work to get your money out of a bank. I think someone should be thinking about that and spending money protecting us in that way. And that's why I was asking him. I hope to hear more about that.
The congressman seemed to at least tepidly agree with you that there needed to be added resources devoted to cybersecurity. Were you satisfied with his answer?
No, I understood after I got in the line that was only the comment line, but no, not really. I want to hear that I won't vote to spend money on a wall. Instead, I will vote to put the money where it really matters. And I came here to talk about health care. That's what really got me to get in my car and drive all the way here to come to this meeting. But everyone else is asking the questions about the health care. Right. So I understand he's just not even responding at this point. So I thought I'd ask something else that was on my mind. One of many things these days.
Right. Are you from this district?
I'm from his district in Shasta County.
Thanks.